And we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. The YouTube is YouTubing and the Twitch is twitching. Huzzah. Ah! No, stop scrolling there. There we go. There. I have pressed buttons. And I need to press more buttons. Hold on. Yeah. Bam. And bam. Alright, cool. And now I can press that button. Ha! Ah, I need to cut my nails again. But yeah, let me grab that. If I sound a little funny, it's because my mic software was having a stroke, and I didn't want to reset to fix it yet. So we're going off of base audio. Hopefully, I don't sound too terrible. I always sound terrible. That's a joke. Don't worry about it. I know what I sound like. Ooh, which one of the Laundry Dragon maids is my favorite in this background? They're all making funny faces. It's hard to pick. I like the one in the bottom, in the like middle left, doing the superhero like arm out flying pose. I like that one. I like the one like who looks like she's kicking me in the head. That's not very nice. I like the Eepy one right over there. These are all great faces. Fun background. But yes, today we're God, I need a nap. Head is still exploding. I should take another one of these. I shouldn't. I'm running out. But I will. Who's gonna stop me? The IRS? I don't think so. Bam. There we go. So yeah, I need to get more of these. God, I hate taking pills. It sucks. It will always suck. It will suck forever. Anyone that likes taking pills is not to be trusted. Alrighty. No more dillying or dallying. Let's be getting to the game. Ah! Koei Tecmo jump scare. Omega Force jump scare. Alrighty. So we're playing Warriors Abyss. What the hell is Warriors Abyss? This is roguelike Dynasty Warriors. And, yeah, I've been playing it a little bit. Just a little bit. This game is pretty good. Leon, let's just do a standard run. Oh god, where to begin? Okay, like any Dynasty Warriors game, there's about 5 billion characters. And they all have a bunch of different move sets and weapons, and oh god, this game is fun. Oh yeah, this game also has guest characters, so like some of the characters from the Atelier RPG series are here, and some of the Ninja Gaiden characters are here too. Hey, Totodile. Eric Andy, I don't know what that says. I can't speak. I don't know what language that is. God, who do we pick? Also, does the volume sound fine? I did a little test beforehand to make sure the volume was A-okay. But as usual, what it sounds like to me might not sound like to other people. Saw something interesting. What'd you see? Dude left a Butterfinger and vodka for... Oh, probably, I think I know who that guy is. God, I love this theme. Sound is good. Yay. Yeah. LG Hub was exploding when I started. Okay, cool. Yeah, LG Hub was exploding when I started, so I had to adjust some sound settings. Would I try that? No, I don't drink. I don't do any drugs. Family has a very not good history with drugs. I'm leaving it at that. If you need a designated driver, I can't drive, but I will at least make sure you get home. What if it was virgin vodka? I don't know what that means, but also that sounds suspicious as hell and sounds extra gross. That sounds like something fucking P. Diddy would get and drink. I don't like the sound of that. Vodka with no alcohol. I would have no idea what that tastes like, but like, I like Malta, which is essentially like hops soda, so maybe. Okay, I definitely don't know what language that is, Rick. So hold on, I just realized the game is kind of quiet. Polish. Damn. Alrighty, to alleviate future ailments, let's... Oh wait, that's actually good. How was that girls' game you played? Wait, which one? With the different character abilities. Oh, Endless Alice? I love that game. Good game. I'm assuming you mean Endless Alice. That was I think the most recent thing I played. That was a while ago. That sounds like Endless Alice. Yes, I like that game. It is fun. It's like Risk of Rain. So if you've ever played or seen Risk of Rain, you'll probably like that game too. Have I played Genshin Impact? No, and I never will. I already generally don't like that many mobile games. I especially am not going to play that many... Hold on, I just realized, what fucking attribute is she? That probably would have been a good idea. That would probably be a good idea to start talking about this game, so I'm not going to sidetrack. But yeah, I don't like MiHoYo. MiHoYo is fucking very scummy, very fucking poor. I'm extremely picky already with gacha games. So no, I'm not gonna play a fucking MiHoYoverse game. Everything about how they do stuff is awful. Okay, she is style and wind. Yeah, let me actually fucking talk about and explain this game so far. So yeah, this is a roguelike Dynasty Warriors game where you literally have Dynasty Warriors combat, but in a top-down roguelike fashion. So yeah, you got all your characters with their combos. They have light attacks, they have heavy attacks. Hey, Incubus! And they have all kinds of fucking intricate fucking combos, and the characters do all kinds of stuff, and every character plays different from one another because it's just like Dynasty Warriors where they all have their own different types of combos and all that shit. This game is fucking great! And I really like it. It's especially fun because of how the upgrade system works. When you add a character at the end of a stage, they will give you their attributes, and when you hit a certain number of attributes, your stats will go up. And this is really useful because it means no matter what, your stats are going up, which is really handy. It also means that you get to summon them during certain attacks, like this. Relaxing on the bed. 275 plushies, don't feel like getting up. Understandable. Since our character is Wind, we're going to be sticking with Wind. Because Wind is good. Although we also... Oh yeah, I should explain the stats. That would be a good idea. So yeah, we got fucking... what the fuck do they call this? It's not Strength. Strength is the defense one. What is this one? Vigor? Whatever. Yeah, we got Vigor, we got Style, we got Strength, we got Speed. We got Wisdom and Charm. Wisdom and Charm are the most important ones. We'll explain why when we get a large amount of them. You also got some elements. You got Fire, Ice, Wind, Electric, and then Instant Kill. It's called Slay in this game. Slay Queen. Let's do some slaying. Just like that. Now, this game does have a ton of music from Dynasty Warriors, but Dynasty Warriors music is very funky with copyright sometimes, so I've muted the game's music, sadly. So, fun fact, just like Dynasty Warriors, right, when you have certain people together from a faction, they will boost each other. Which is really cool. There we go. Let's see, what is his attack? A big old slash forward. Okay, cool. Let's go this way. Whee! Alright. Extra danger, get some attack. No sin viewers, lose some health. I will take the extra attack. I want to kill things. I want them dead! Jesus Christ, she is going to be doing some heavy lifting here. We got more wind. No, gives me my first style point. Yeah, we need to start getting charm, not style, charm. Charm is important. We want it. We want a lot of it. Although generally speaking, you want at least 5 of the main base stats. Pew! Oh yeah, I should probably explain. If you're wondering what the hell's up with the Demon Twink leading us, that's the Demon King Enma. Who is the one making us do this stuff to go fight the final boss to help him. Not that I need any guidance. Listen, I saw a twink in danger and was like, sure. That's all the explanation I need. Wee! I'm curious on what the bitrate of this video is going to be like. Ooh, that's a very good one. Gotta remember that. Charge form. Matter of fact, what are the other ones? Okay, 5 is also nice. Also, it is getting hot in here. Yeah, like, we need wind guys, but we need more dudes with fucking charm. Although Slay is not a bad thing to have as a secondary, so, you know, it could be worse. Whee! We're still going. There's a mission. Punish souls. Oh, they're like over there. Goddamn. Oh, there's one. Damn, lady, they didn't need all that. Actually, no, I take it back. They didn't need all that. There's the second guy. And the last dude is over here. Way over there. Goddamn, get over here, son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. Let's at least put, like, start putting some points. Ideally, you want to put, like, points in your main stats before you start putting stuff in the elements. Because those are important. You would like to not die. Not dying is... Oh, yes, Lube. Yes. More charm, please. I love you, Lube. Thank you. You're my goat. Whee! You know what? Now with all this charm, now's a good time to use this. So, what charm does is it affects this, like, super mode right here, where you summon all 6 of your equipped partners at once, and they just start going nuts to butts, and everything just starts fucking turbo dying. As you might imagine, that's really strong. So charm makes it so that you can spam that, and it lasts longer, and all kinds of other crap. Oh, and then underneath my health bar is this. This is the Muso meter. Which is basically a team meter but for yourself. Alright, so. And now we bully him. There's going to be a bajillion and a half particles flying around this entire stream. I hope none of you are light sensitive. It's a Dynasty Warriors game. This is to be expected. Alrighty, and we beat a boss and we get a special thingamabob. You know what's funny? Increased Muso is nice, and I like never take peace trees anyway. Assemble Game's charge when I get hit is not bad, but I don't want to get hit, so we are losing all of the Tears of Blood. Tears of Blood are basically money. You know what? I don't need money. I'll get enough of that. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing here, here you can select your various formations. There's different formation, like, layouts that will give you different stats and do different things. And then, of course, you can switch out your characters here, too. Like, let's say I wanted to switch out fucking KG with fucking Okudi. Then I could do that. Or you could just hit this button and let the Twink do it for you. Isn't he so useful? What happened to our drink and drive? That's gonna have to be in a while. Also, it's gonna have to only be on Twitch, so I gotta remember how to set up OBS to only do Twitch. Ooh, wisdom. Yeah, more wisdom, more meter. You don't want to skip literally every song in the discography. Listen, I tried giving that man a fair shot. It's not my fault, like, most of the catalog was cringe. This looks kind of fun, actually. Yes, it is! It's Dynasty Warriors roguelike! This game is great! This game rules. This game fucks. Yes, it's on Steam. Multiplayer, not to my knowledge. That would be cool though. Oh, you know what's kind of surprising? There's not that many multiplayer Dynasty Warriors games. There's only like 3. You'd think they'd make more multiplayer Dynasty Warriors games. They're playing Cookie Run Crumble. Yeah, to my knowledge, the Cookie Run series, as far as their gacha mechanics are concerned, is like fine. It's like average. Yeah. This series is cute though. Like, I like the designs. It's very silly. So many of these gacha games, which would be like, damn, if this wasn't a gacha game, I would play it more. Yeah, like, I don't want to hate gacha games, but, like, I'm not the one putting in the ridiculously, like, unplayer-friendly mechanics. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do that. Like, the handful of gacha games I do play are the ones that are, like, generally generous. Or the ones that, you know, don't rely on their gacha in order for you to play them, like Limbus Company or Girls Frontline. That's it. I should play Limbus Company more, honestly. Cookie Run Kingdom is very generous. Yeah, I'm told it's generally alright. I don't remember which of the Cookie Kingdom games I played, but I was like, yeah, this is okay. Honestly, you know what's a bigger surprise for me about the fucking Cookie Kingdom? The ridiculous amounts of Rule 34. If you told me that there would be copious amount of fucking Rule 34 for goddamn gingerbread characters, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Me. Then there's Digimon. I mean, yeah, but like Digimon is like literally just like setting itself up. You know what I mean? Like Digimon will have your fun yellow bean-shaped friend with like fucking batwing ears, literally turned into like the baddest bitch angel of all time, and expect you to take it 100% seriously. Yeah, exactly. I didn't turn the potato into a bad bitch. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That was not me. This song, when talking about this topic, is that Shuffle's sense of humor is fucking impeccable sometimes. Bum 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 bum. Nah, let's get some. Actually, nah. Oh, we'll just get some more strength stats. Whee! Again, I love that as into yeah, like there's literally a succubus. Like, listen, I didn't do that. I didn't give the fucking furry fox with thick thighs the mommy voice. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. I wish I'd done that, but I didn't. That was me, and I've got no regrets. You shouldn't! Listen, it's the same answer I usually have. Like, listen. It's like when I play Dota, right? I'm not the one that made Winter Wyvern sound like that. I didn't give her the mommy voice, alrighty? It's not my fault that every time I play as this character, I'm getting Ice Dragon mommy ASMR. If I didn't know you were about to ask for a loan, that's a very funny comment. Coming off of Ice Dragon mommy ASMR. You know, I'm surprised the bitrate is as stable as it is. I ain't gonna ask the context. Bastamon is a belly dancing cat girl. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Hold on. I must look this up now. I'm very familiar with, like, a lot of the, like, early ones, but not that many outside of that. Oh yeah, I've seen this thing before. Yeah. I'm not too deep in the weeds with Digimon lore and shit. No, me, I was a simple child. I was like, oh cool, the fox lady turns into a badass Japanese priest warrior. That's awesome. That one's my favorite. I was a simple child. Aw, give me ice. I don't want ice, I want wind. Ah, there we go. I'm trying to think, other than like the Renamon family, which of the other like Digimon are my favorites? I really like Stingmon. Stingmon is cool. I like Cannondramon. Yeah, I mostly like the cool ones. I don't know, Digimon just kind of eventually just like, yeah, give them a bunch of guns. And I was like, you know what? Yes, let's do that. It's cool. And I just kind of like the cool ones generally. Built an entire waifu Digimon on story Time Stranger, good lord. Ooh, yay! We got another weapon. I don't know who the weapon's for, but this game has 100 and something characters, so getting all those weapons as soon as possible would be nice. Ooh. Yes, do damage. I don't need healing. What do I look like? Someone that dies? No. Jesus fucking Christ. This is why we play Dynasty Warriors. We want to send 1 billion guys flying with one sword swing. As God intended. I I love how many different companies are making like roguelikes of their game series and how well they do them and how well they translate over. I'm genuinely impressed every time it works out so well. One of the side quests, a guy made Renamon cry and called her ugly, and I was like, ladies, jump this guy. Understandable. Oh yeah, I have a ton of charm. I can just start spamming this now. I'm gonna have a ton more charm. You finish getting passives with a stat at 18, but you'll still get like extra power from it if you go any further than that. But generally speaking, you should probably go for other stuff after that. So yeah, we want more charm because then you get to spam as many assembles as possible. And as you might be able to tell, flooding the screen in 1.5 billion projectiles is a pretty damn strong thing. The team was all megas. He wasn't surviving. Good. I think, what was the last Digimon game I played? I think it was a Dusk version on the DS. Because I generally only play, like, the RPGs. Because I grew up playing World 3 a bunch. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, the game has been very nice. There's like different map layouts for every area you're in, and then... but the game has been very generous with giving me good layouts for several of these floors. He was put into a coma. Nothing of value was lost. Deserved. That would be wild out of context. God, I love Street Fighter 4's soundtrack. Also, you know what's funny? This game has so many characters. I haven't even really like played as everyone yet. I've played as maybe 20 out of the like 100 and something characters in this game, and I'm still like, damn, this character is fun as hell. I think my favorite character so far has been Nobunaga. Oh yeah, because it's not just Dynasty Warriors characters. There's also Samurai Warrior characters. There's the Ninja Gaiden characters. There's the Atelier RPG character. This game has a lot of characters. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to do, aside from assembling all the goons together to do a bunch of big old super attacks like this, the other important thing you can do is, when you've filled up the meter, you can hit the B button again, do an extra flurry of attacks. And we're still not even done, even though they all fucking died. Because after that flurry of attacks, you fucking get the squad together and do a goddamn spirit bomb. But everyone already died, so we're fine. Dynasty Warriors. Let's get Cow Cow. Extra attack for 2 phases, or extra attack for 4 phases. I think we only need the 2. We've been doing a lot of damage. Holy Jesus, we are filling up that meter really fast. The meter is already full. We can do it again. Yeah, I should just be spamming the shit. I think the best part about this is that, like, it will maintain the amount of meter that you kept as it was counting down. You get so much meter. Hey, it's Rachel. You know what? Sure. Hi, Rachel. You know, speaking of Rachel, I have, a while ago, Fox got me the Ninja Gaiden trilogy on PC. Should I play that on stream one of these days? Because it has been genuinely years since I've played any of those games. Because those games are very fun. Pew, 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 pew. Eh. Jesus fucking Christ! Rachel just murdered him! Oh my god! Holy shit, Rach! Hold on. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that! I've never summoned her before! Yeah, why not? Like I said, we're not the ones that turned the cat-shaped friend into a bad bitch. I like that you can tell roughly the point where Digimon, like, starts to, like, stop giving a shit, by the way. Because, like, rookie to champion makes sense. But then, like, the moment you start getting to Ultimate and Megas, shit gets wild. Honestly, even sometimes, like, rookie to champion doesn't make any goddamn sense. Pew, pew, pew. God, that charge 5 is very fun. Whee! I need no convincing to make the Kung Fu girl do Bruce Lee kicks. Bearcatmon. I will look at that one in a moment. Hold on. I've already committed. I guess I'm looking at Digimon today as well. Oh, there he goes. I would like more Slay, but we are almost at max skill, so let's take that too. Alright, that will max out our charm. Alright, we don't need any more charm. More charm is nice though. Alright, what else you got? Let's get more wind too. Another one. Get more wisdom. Get more wisdom, get more style. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's go see Bearcatmon. I've seen that one too. Yeah, I like her. Whee! Digimon really loves their cat girls. Most series love their cat girls. They know what pay the bills. Oh, that reminds me. Me and Meow and friends were laughing the other day about how ridiculous the Street Fighter 6 like official website was for looking at the characters, because like most everyone looks perfectly fine, but for whatever reason, Juri is the only one. I mean, I say for whatever, we know why, but Juri is the only one that has her like feet genuinely in like the forefront of her fucking artwork. Digimon knows what their fans like. Do they though? Because like they're missing an audience. I don't recall anyone talking about any bad dragon bitches in Digimon. It's bad angel bitches and bad devil bitches and bad cat bitches, bad plant bitches. Where's all the bad dragon bitches? There is an untapped market. I would care more. Every time I say anything like that, I'm just reminded of the Boondocks. Those guys, they're writing on their Christmas list. What we want? We want bad bitches, white bitches, black bitches, Asian bitches, Brazilian bitches. It's just the Boondocks is the only thing that pops up in my mind when I say that. Only a matter of time until they unleash the floodgates, yeah. Listen, I'm waiting. Listen. The moment there's a new fucking Digimon like game out, and there's some bad dragon bitches, I'm there day one. You know, actually, that is weird. They do literally have fucking waifus of everything but dragons, don't they? Actually. They even got robots! Like... They've got robots, angels, demons, cat girls, fucking... no dragons! I didn't really think about it until now. Alright, where's that motherfucker? Dark Wraith. Gonna put a foot up his ass. Dragon Maid archetype from You Are Dragon Waifu. Yeah, like, well, granted, those aren't the only ones, but yeah, like, come on. I didn't start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of the fucking, like, Dragon Waifus, but it certainly helped keep me around. Listen, we all know the meme. I summoned Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. I have sex with it. I end my turn. That was me. That's me. I did that. I summoned Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Also, yes, canonically, the blue eyes are female. See, Kaiba knows what's up. See, Kaiba knows exactly the kind of man he is. He wants his dragon harem like the rest of me. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Kaiba knows exactly what's up. See, Kaiba knows ball. I have sector. You never seen the meme? Wait, hold on. You probably haven't. Wait, let me send it to you. Here. Yeah, it is a... it is a... As old as that card is as old as this meme is. I think that... When did Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon come out? Like 2015? 2016? Also love the Lunar Lights. Yeah, see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Knows what's up. Yu-Gi-Oh! Knows, don't worry, we got waifus of all flavors. Hell, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so progressive. Not only do they have waifus of all flavors, they've got husbands of all flavors. Bro, they even got twinks of all flavors. Yu-Gi-Oh! Knows what's up. Any fusion decks I buy, trying to buy a structure deck. I mean, the obvious answer is branded, but like aside from branded, because that deck is, not gonna lie, hard as hell if you're a fucking beginner. I'm not too familiar with the structure decks of Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, or at least in paper. Amazon S. How old is that structure? Is that a relatively new one? Yeah. Anything not paper, maybe they're pre-built on eBay. Well, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sells, like, structure decks. Also, yeah, the new Lunar Lights, like, yeah, the Lunar Light. Yeah, honestly, Lunar Light is a good answer, but that deck is also kind of hard if you're, like, not too familiar with it. Like, the main combos can get pretty fucky if you're not already familiar with it. Yeah, that's kind of a hard question, because, like, I could, like, teach these well, but, like, if you're just out there in the blind, trying to go for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck is kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, Pearly is great, but Pearly is an Xyz and not Fusion. Oh, yes. I'd say just, like, look up, like, whatever, like, more recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Structures are, and then work backwards, because there's a very high likelihood that the newer the structure, the, like, more sound it is. Oh, geez. I don't have that much, Also, it's fairy tale monsters. Yeah, I think the fairy tales are, like, pretty easy for beginners, too, honestly. Relatively, at least. Yeah. People going on about Sky Strikers. Well, Sky Strikers is like the perennial golden child from Konami. Like, Sky Striker is by far and above the most popular of what we call the TOS format decks, which is like one of the golden ages of Yu-Gi-Oh! Named after the main decks that were the most popular during that era. And Sky Striker is it easy to learn? Yes, absolutely. Sky Striker is a control-based archetype focusing on using a lot of quick play spells to control the board state and win that way. I wanted to click off after liking and then read purely is breedable? Hey, yo! You might want to get your eyes checked, Army. Also, hi, Army. If I like Runic, will I like it? Absolutely, actually, yes. Sky Striker and Runic make a fantastic pairing. Yes, if you like what Runic does, you will like what Sky Striker does. The popularity of Luna from Hell of a Boss. Why is my mic weird today? My mic software had a stroke today, so I had to go raw. It will be fixed for tomorrow, don't worry. Oh, we can change level bosses now? What does that mean? They just, like, pop up randomly? That sounds fun. Let's do that. I'm playing Runic. I hate when he banished all the cards. Oh, you're gonna love it even more with Sky Striker, because then they can't play the game on top of that. But yeah, Sky Striker Runic is a very deadly combination. Anything that has good... The main thing about Sky Striker, and the main reason why they're so dangerous, is that, like, basically... Yes, I love Lotmon and Terriermon. Sky Striker works well with, like, any quick play spells. And Runic is all quick play spells. And there's a lot of the best newer cards that have come out, like Forbidden Crown, Forbidden Droplet, Fallen and the Virtuous, are all insanely good, insanely strong quick play spells that Sky Striker can utilize very well. My friends fear Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks is really funny because it's either you can't play or they do nothing. I summoned Black Rose Dragon and then they cried. That's half of your speed to your attack. Increase your attack to its other archer. Jesus Christ. Don't take it weird. Don't worry. We're all being normal here. But yeah. They are neat. It is the artwork. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just has good artwork. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I would hang several, like, card arts just, like... Yeah, I would hang like several Yu-Gi-Oh card arts. Like, I have a fucking portrait of Dragon Maid Shio in my room. Like, no shit, I have fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh art. No duh. Prophecy Destroyer. Yo, yeah, Prophecy Destroyer is funny because it doesn't look like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but it's still cool. Questionable artworks on One Piece. Well, that's One Piece in general. One Piece art style in general is questionable. I'm gonna be real. One Piece looks ugly. Just, let's keep it a buck. I don't like how One Piece looks. I will give JoJo a pass, because JoJo's Bizarre Adventure occasionally has, like, you know, like, it's very stylized, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But, like, when it works, it really works. One Piece never works. I don't like One Piece art style. Yeah. Alright, let's go see Miyi. Some of the anime is done by Ghibli people. If I didn't know what you were talking about, that would be like very funny. Like if you just, if I didn't know you meant Studio Ghibli, calling them just Ghibli people was like really funny. Hello? We're just out here shooting like fucking laser. Okay. Can I send you a Sky Striker deck to try on Master Duel? Absolutely. Let me go to Master Duel meta real quick, because yeah, Sky Striker is very popular. Like I said, Sky Striker is by far the most supported of the toss decks. And, like, they can utilize just an absolute ton of different stuff really well without even really trying. Like, Sky Striker is very strong. It's really versatile. It's kind of an evergreen archetype. It's kind of hard for something like Sky Striker to go out of favor, honestly. It's very difficult. I love Madoche. I tried Madoche. I gotta try Madoche again to see if I'll enjoy it this time. I always try out, like, I tried out a few. Is it easy to craft? Kind of. A lot of the stuff. Did they just come out with a new secret pack? Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, most of the stuff is, like, in secret packs right now, actually. Yeah. Yeah, even the Radiant Typhoon stuff is in secret packs now. Rainbow looking. I'm looking, Army. Your eyes are beautiful. Madoche's ass, don't waste who you are. I tried them before, and I was like, this is fine, but, like, I always... It took for, like, Raid Raptor and Onomat for me to finally like Xyz decks, because I like how those feel, and I still want to try out other ones. Yeah, Sky Striker is kind of expensive, but, like, everything they have is available in a secret pack. So, it might take a bit, but it won't be that bad, comparatively. Full Power Raizio was a gift. Yeah, I never tried that out. I'm gonna try out, like, Raizio Onomat now. See what that's like, but yeah, I never tried Full Power Raizio. Oh yeah, what are we? We're like Wisdom. Yeah, Wisdom, Defense, and Ice. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, again, Sky Striker. Like, the best thing about, like, I can say about Sky Striker is you know that no matter what, your deck is going to be playable. It's just one of those. I hate Zodiac so much. Raizio Onomat is still busted, but you can't hand loop without cross. That's fine. I don't like hand looping anyway. Like, I don't even hand loop in, like, fucking, in Elf Note. I hate hand looping. I don't like winning that way. It's boring. Hand loops just shouldn't be a thing. Like, I don't enjoy hand looping. I don't like using them. I don't like having them used against me. It is, like, the most boring way to win a game, like, ever. I don't like winning because my opponent literally has no opportunity to actually play the game. What is hand looping? Hand looping is a term, mostly for Yu-Gi-Oh! But other card games, where throughout your various card effects, you will remove cards in your opponent's hand so that they cannot play the game. This is especially dangerous in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of the strength of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So not having any cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically means that if you can't have, like, any combos, you can't play. Exploding Kittens, yes! Exploding Kittens, yes! Like, getting hand-looped in Pokemon isn't the worst because there are cards like Professor's Research that literally are just like, whatever. Like, you don't care if you get hand-looped in Pokemon, because there's a bunch of cards in Pokemon to fix bad hands. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cannot do that. Draw power in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is insanely strong, so they have to limit draw power in Yu-Gi-Oh! So getting your hand removed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the strongest effects in the game. And there's like a couple of cards that hand loop. Most notably, like, being used in a bunch of stuff, but since I talked about it, Elf Note, there's a card called Psyframe Lord Omega. What will Yu-Gi-Oh! Full Art do? Mostly be collectible and get people to buy full cards. And buy more product, which is fine. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like, you know, as a game is great, but there's not much collector incentive to want to... Yeah, Mern says it's cool. There's not much collector incentive for people to, like, buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Product if they're not collectors, right? Like, Pokemon has a bunch of, like, chase cards, essentially. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't really. I think full arts are beyond ugly. I like some of them, and I don't like some others. I think it really depends. Will it be playable? Yes, all the full arts are totally fine. You can play any of the full arts. I'm happy Yu-Gi-Oh! Are starting to do more, like, alt arts and full art stuff. Because, honestly, that was, like, a major thing that was missing for a while. That, like, every other card game was already doing. To, like, help incentivize people to just, you know, buy more product. Because, again, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is... Are they on Master Duel? Yes! Several cards in Master Duel actually have full arts, yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't really an investor's card game. Which is fine. I like that. It means people get to play the fucking game. But that also means that, like, Rainbow likes capitalism. No, the opposite. I don't like capitalism. Which is why I don't mind the full arts. It's fine. I like what Pokemon does for the most part, but the problem with Pokemon are scalpers exist. Like, scalpers are currently fucking over what would be regularly playable stuff in Pokemon. Like, because Pokemon, in general, is, like, very cheap as a card game, because there are common artworks of every playable card, and then, like, higher rarity cards of every playable card. So that means that collectors get to buy the fun, fancy stuff that they want to buy, and it means that people who just want to play the game get to have, like, regular-ass cards that they get to just play the game with, right? Which is fine and cool and dandy. Oh, yeah, and I'm not saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Has not had a history of people trying to do some silly market stuff. That has absolutely happened. There are stories. But it's just not as common in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has such an aggressive, like, reprint policy that it's kind of hard to, like, scam people out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But that also means that people aren't just buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Just to buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is why I think the full arts are neat, because it means that the people who get to buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Get to buy Yu-Gi-Oh! They get to own the full art of the stuff that they really like, and they're making a ton more, and, like, a lot of the newer sets that they're making are also having, like, full art versions of several of their key cards, which is really cool. And this is going to be, like, a standard thing they do from now on, which is neat. And it means that people who just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Will not be priced out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that was, like, a big problem for a while. Where's all the ice? I keep getting Slay. I keep getting characters with Slay. I need ice. Stop it. I need to freeze dudes. Oh shit, that's like one of the characters. I miss Ghost Rares. Yeah, like, me as I never really cared about card rarity because I just want to play the game. Like, that was always my big thing. I just want to play the game. I don't mind if there's higher rarities. But again, it's mostly about, like, as long as... Yeah, that. Like, I just want to play the game. I like the song. Oh. I think I've almost picked up all of the relics here from the end there. What was the set called? Which one? They had Ghost Rares in them from like a few years back. I don't know, actually. I'm not... Again, I don't play paper, and like I'm not a real... Like, I don't really care about rarity for the most part. Nobody bought it because it was overpriced as shit and the cards in it were terrible. I know what you're talking... I don't remember the set, though. I remember that being a thing. I just don't remember the name of the set. It's like, yeah, I can't wait to buy all this dog shit. Had Starry Night and Sun Avalon. God, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wee. Opinion on the new retrains of the Duel Monsters cards, not the raw stuff, like the new Barrel Dragon. I have not like looked at them yet because my internet has been down. I saw that they exist. I have not read them. But I had a feeling they'd be doing more of that, like new retrains of like the DM era cards. Hey, Led! Oh, where are these guys? Oh, one of them is right here. Pew! How my head is turbo exploding. Missed a few streams because the internet was down because the internet company is silly. And I'm fine otherwise. Oh my god, will he stop bouncing all over the place? Thank you. And now we're talking about card games and card game rarities and shiny cards! We all like shiny! Oh, is that Guan Yu's? Yay, I like Guan Yu. This game is a lot of twinks. I didn't realize... I don't remember that many twinks in Dynasty Warriors. I have. It's all dog shit. Damn. Guilford is just normal Guilford, but ascends all monsters instead of destroying them. They wasted full art on that! Damn! Poor guy's not even Guilford the Lightning anymore, he's just Gil. You know, the fun part about my internet being down, like I got to finish Octopath Traveler, the main story of Octopath Traveler, and now I'm on the post game stuff. I really like Octopath Traveler. Fucking amazing game. Having a ton of fun doing it and going through the post game stuff right now. They made Season 0 cards based on the dragons, where you have to reveal 3 attributes like a cubic. Just summon a monster negator or pop 2, goddamn. These things are ass! The story is meh, the whole party don't interact with each other's story. That's fine, I don't think it's supposed to, and I'm fine with that. Just because it's an ensemble cast doesn't mean they all have to have the same plot. I like that they're all doing their own thing and supporting each other just because they're strong and have decided to support each other. Like, that's alright. Also, I generally am not too interested in story in game to begin with, but I find the story very enjoyable. Also, it helps. I installed a mod that lets you see all of their conversations, even if you don't have, like, other party members with you, which also helps to help, like, you know, highlight their connectivity in between missions, because that, I think that's, I don't know if they ever fixed that in the sequel. But yeah, like a big, I wouldn't say it's an issue, but it's just kind of weird. Like, the party members will have conversations in between, like, plot points, but if you don't have them in your party, then you won't know that, which is kind of weird. But I installed a mod so I could see all of those, even if they weren't in the party, which was very nice. And I got to see how the characters interacted with each other more. Desperado Dragon, but less awkward. Well, it could be worse. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, I'm a weirdo that doesn't really play RPGs for the story. I play them for the gameplay, and I really like Octopath Traveler. Which, side note, don't worry, we will be getting back to Final Fantasy IV. We're going to end the 4-day stream with Final Fantasy IV, because we got to get back to it. Unfortunately, we got to get back to one of the worst dungeons in, like, video game history. I am not looking forward to that, but we will get back to it. Yeah, the new Merrick Raw cards. I've heard of those. Again, I've heard they're good. I have not read them yet. What did we leave off on? We are right. We're going into the Sylph Cave next. Rainbow being hentai'd about by Malboro's dungeon beloved. Unfortunately, yes. Malboros are up there for some of my least favorite enemies in video games, period. To no one's surprise. Does anyone like a Malboro? Lose all my money, get 3 extra summons. I think I'd just rather the extra money. Let's take the Abacus. Malboros have like levels of bad. Oh yeah, it depends especially which game they're in. Yeah, the ones in 4 are like whatever. The ones in 8 make me want to choke kittens. Cause statuses in 8 are fucking insane. a video of me, a 15-year-old me with cheats fighting a Malboro, and then it, like, they're just spinning forever. Yeah, it's great! And then they use a fucking Mega Elixir on the Malboros because Confusion in Final Fantasy VIII lets you use items for some reason, meaning they can literally just, like, waste shit on enemies. I love that. That's fucking fantastic. Yeah, the ones in 10 are also annoying. Good lord. God, that is an enemy of all time. What other enemies do I hate in video games? Because I hate Malboros. I hate clickers in The Last of Us. I cannot fucking stand clickers. I hate clickers. Those are like my earliest examples. Behemoths is also out there. I don't really mind Behemoths because, like, they mostly just hit you hard. Like, they're big ol' meat beasts, and I'm like, yeah, I expect that guy to hit me hard with magic or physical, whatever. Like, I expect that. What I don't expect is to get, like, jump scared by a Malboro and then bad breath, and then all of a sudden, I can't play the game. Behemoths do Meteor. I don't really mind that. Like, yeah, they're strong as hell. And they don't, like, spam it. Very few of the games have that be, like, a thing they use immediately. So I don't really mind Behemoths. Also, they're usually confined to just straight-up end-game areas because they're end-game enemies, which is also why I don't really mind them. They spam it in 9. I don't really remember having that much of a problem with it in 9. Also, do they spam it in 9? Hold on, because I know a lot of the PlayStation games have, like, the AI, like, mapped out completely, which is really neat. Let's see. Oh god, yeah, Maldorm is ass. Oh man, that is one of the worst fucking boss fights in Zelda history. Yeah, so the meteor that the Behemoths cast in 9 is a counter attack. It's not an explicit meteor spell. And they're vulnerable to, like, a lot of status conditions, so you could, like, status them before they do anything. They won't just spam it, it's a counter. They're also weak to ice in 9, which is helpful, because it means you can probably just straight up one-shot it by the point you encounter them. Well, no, because they have more HP than that. But yeah, they will counter it. They will counter with their own, like, unique version of Meteor. But, yeah, status it and freeze the bitch. Ever fought the sheeps in 9? Yes, the Rans. Again, I think that's another example of this is, like, literally a intentionally hidden area with intentionally hard enemies, so I have a reasonable expectation of difficulty for the enemies that are here, which is why they don't really bother me as much. Like, to me, the more annoying enemies are the ones where you have to, like, completely, like, rethink how you approach combat against them, because they just kind of popped up in an unexpected scenario, even if your team is, like, relatively well balanced and well off. but then all of a sudden you get bad breaths and you're like, well, now I die. Or all of a sudden a clicker will like sneak up on you and you don't have any shivs because you've been using shivs to open doors to get more loot. So now you can't fucking like counter the fucking clicker anymore. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, that's annoying. But the Rands are like literally on an isolated island by themselves where they're the only enemy and they are intentionally designed to be difficult. I am expecting that. I am not expecting, like, Moldorm is a good example, right? Because you get to Moldorm, and you're like, oh, here's Moldorm. Alright, this is going to be like a regular fight. And then you get knocked off the platform, and he's out in full health again. That feels like dog shit. Like, you can't really do anything about that, and now you have to treat the fight, like, way slower, or inversely, and kind of counterintuitively, be even more aggressive than you think you should be in order to try and blitz him before you fall off. Both suck for different reasons. I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to the enemies I hate, right? The expectation, right? Like, do I think... You know what I hate? Hot take, this is most of the bosses in one game. What? I think that's what it comes down to. Like, expectation. Like, is this a reasonable expectation? Most of the bosses in Dawn of Sorrow can go eat wood. I agree. I really don't like Dawn of Sorrow all that much in general. I think it's worse than Aria of Sorrow in damn near every way, and the bosses are not helping. I completely agree with you. And if that's a hot take, then you know what? We're hot together. I don't care. I fucking can't stand most of the bosses in that game either. I'm currently going through Julius mode in that game. Gurgoth fucking sucks. Two bosses I like and Death because I have to fight. I have to fight the Death fight. Yeah, Death is usually like one of the better fights across most of the games. Yeah, the Dawn of Sorrow one is pretty neat. Oh yeah, I was struggling in that. Yeah, like, Yoko is the fucking MVP, like, for Julius mode, I'm gonna be real. If we didn't have the might of the Belnades clan, oh god, Julius mode would be even worse. Also, Alucard is there for emotional support, just hanging around. I know why they didn't give him Chrysogrim, but if they gave him Chrysogrim, I would have liked it a little more. What else? I did all of Order of Ecclesia already, because Order of Ecclesia is my favorite Castlevania, Metroidvania. Honestly, after replaying it, it still is. Hammer would have been neat, actually. Yeah, Hammer would have been cool. Have him use, like, a bunch of different weapons. Like, make him a weaponsmith, because that's store without us. Yeah, Fox got me the whatchamacallit, the whatever the collection is called on Steam. The Ominous Collection, there we go. Yeah, I got me the Dominus Collection. I've been replaying those like off stream just by myself in my free time. I still love those games. I still think Order of Ecclesia is my favorite. I still like Portrait of Ruin a lot. And I still don't really like Dawn of Sorrow all that much. Still prefer Portrait of Ruin. Understandable, like, Portrait of Ruin is good. Like, yeah, Portrait of Ruin is really good. Richter mode in Portrait of Ruin is also, like, really fun. Oh, that shit was so funny. I showed my little brother the original. And I was like, hey, look, this is level 1. And then he saw me get hit once and lose, like, 2/3 of my health bar. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta try the remake version. I hated Richter mode. I love Richter mode in Portrait of Ruin. It's really fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I still like Albus mode the most because Albus just controls so much differently than everyone else. Because he's just primarily ranged. Like, and I really like that. He changes the combat a lot in Order of Ecclesia because he's primarily ranged. But I still like a lot of them. Yeah, Albus is just gun. It's gun, but it's fun. Gun is fun. You get magic gun. And it's hard for me to hate magic gun. Albus Dracula fight is an I had so much fun doing that boss fight. It was so fun. I love that fight as Albus. Honestly, one of the reasons I like Order of Ecclesia so much compared to a lot of the other Castlevania Metroidvanias is because you can't really cheese as many of the bosses. Like, you can't really, like, there's no silly way to, like, just, oh yeah, if you just do this, then the boss is hella... No, that's not really a thing in Order of Ecclesia. Like, no, you have to learn what they do. And, like, it felt that way. Issue is how I play Portrait. I don't do the fights. I just make a one-hit build of the death ray. No, you can. You can, sort of, if you do an exorbitant amount of grinding, but, like, an exorbitant amount of grinding. Or Death Ring, but I don't really consider Death Ring, like, cheese. Mostly because Borderlands 3 has kind of, like, tainted my fucking, idea of what, like, glass cannon builds are really capable of. I'm gonna be real. And even then, like, you can't get that many Death Rings. You can only get one per run, and you gotta get another one to really make it, like, dangerous. Which is, I still don't really consider that cheesing all that much. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying the effort required just kind of makes you question whether or not it's worth it most of the time. Which, honestly, I think is how things like that should be. And then you get sneezed on and you explode. Like, I don't really mind Deathless, because there's not really a fallback. You still have to be, like, cognizant of what the boss does. Which is why I don't really, like, consider it. It's very similar to adrenaline runs in Monster Hunter. Harmony of Dissonance is good. I also agree! I like Harmony of Dissonance. I know a lot of people don't like Harmony of Dissonance, and they find it the most confusing of the Castlevania Metroidvanias, which I understand. I get it. But honestly, I don't find it all that bad in the grand scheme of things. And I actually really enjoy. I actually really like its music. Yeah, I like Harmony too. Ooh, Cow or no? Cow. Cow's been doing a lot of heavy lifting. Yeah. I think my least favorite of like the Castlevania Metroidvanias is still like Circle of the Moon. I like the turret system so much, but I don't like how it's implemented. Max Slimer is a goof we got, deserved, but never appreciated. Holy shit, I fill up that meter so fucking fast. Yeah, I should just be spamming Musos. We fill up Muso meters so much, holy shit. I don't count Circle of the Moon as Castlevania, it's peak disowned. Honestly, I understand that sentiment exactly. Dawn is definitely my next least favorite game. My sentiments exactly, honestly. Also, I really like Bloodstained. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night was very fun. I think Bloodstained is like probably like my third favorite if we're gonna include it in the family, which feels weird not to. Bloodstained was fun. I really liked making my Miriam a magical girl Gyaru. It was very fun. I don't like the Bloodstained art style. I fuck with it. I don't think it's amazing as any of the sprite-based ones, but I think as far as, like, it being its own thing, I fuck with it. Also, having Robert Belgrade as the librarian was, tickled my taint in ways I cannot begin to explain. Mirror of Fate, also super underrated. I never played Mirror of Fate. I also never played any of the multiplayer ones that were available on like PSN and Xbox Live. I should. God, that does so much fucking damage. We are pumping numbers. Like Lord of Shadow, I fuck hard with it, so one's more decorated, one's more hard hit, slash go burn. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I still think Female Turbulence is a hilarious song title in hindsight, but I still like this theme. The bananas are bananing. .3D collection, please. Honestly, yeah, I would love to play those 3D games. Because I never played any of the ones on PlayStation 2 either, and I would love to give those a try. I want to play 64. And Legacy of Darkness. We want to go full Yif. We just want to be Cornell. Oh god. Ah! Are we winning? Yes, we are. Oh god. Oh no. How do you have that many channel ports already? Ow! Saw gameplay and thought it was really boring. I don't know. Like, I never really know until I actually play it. Because I've seen it and I'm like, I think I'd be into this. You never really know until you actually start playing it. Toss more stuff at him. Indeed. Woo, woo, woo. Actually, wait, we can spy everyone right now. Fuck yeah. Had her points, check back later. Vibrant story of Lament of Innocence. Yeah. Again, I know, like, virtually nothing about those games. I saw, like, one video about, like... I just saw the meme you sent. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't believe it. Exactly! It's like what I keep saying. I didn't make the dragon that way. I didn't do that. I'm not the one that did that. I didn't do that. You cannot blame me, alright? I didn't make the dragon that way. It's not my fault I'm into dragons. I didn't make it that way. Release the Adventure Rebirth for the Nintendo Minds. I agree. I actually did have that game on WiiWare. I really liked it. I liked its music a lot, too. Nah, the Adventure Rebirth had some fucking bangers. Hold on. There's my mouse. There's my mouse. Oh, so holy shit. Oh, muse. Nah, sorry, mother. Hold on. Where's the Adventure Rebirth? Yeah, where's New Messiah? I fucking love this game's music! Chronicles soundtrack also goes pretty hard. I have not played the Chronicles. I should. Mostly because I know they have like a remake version of like Castlevania 1, but like my problem is I played other versions of the games available, so I never played that version. There, we have done it, Demon Twink. The boss is dead again. Chronicles breaks people. The werewolf lady stories. Go on. Oh no. Ow! I can taste green! Oh, you know what? I've not played as him since I got him. Fuck it, we're playing as Hayabusa. Let's go. If you told me Ryu Hayabusa would be in a fucking Dynasty Warriors game in some way, shape, or form, I would not have fucking believed you. Holy shit, he goes far as fuck with that attack. Alrighty. I can see what's happening here. Let's see, do we have any other interesting traits? We're independent, we get extra health after... Oh, he just has lifesteal. Cool. And then he's fast as fuck boy. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're gonna actually start using our rerolls. I don't reroll too often in this game because, quite honestly, like virtually every one you have an option of getting is usually good. It's kind of hard to have like a bad option to pick up in this game because of how the stats work. I just want someone with some charm, more charm than that. Rachel, you don't have charm, but fuck it, it would be funny. Let's go. There we go. Charm. I want charm. I need charm. Need that charm. Need all that charm. Goddamn! Charm and wisdom or charm and style. Let's get some charm and style. Not lame. I swear, I feel like of all the High on Life songs, this is the one that pops up the most on Shuffle. And I don't know why. Why do people sell models for 10 million? What? Like Tyra Banks? Wait, I'm confused. What models are we talking about? Oh, VTuber models. Ah. Because some people are silly. I swear, I get this Bountiful Blooms one all the fucking time. Oh, what's our Muso attack? I hope one of my later attacks lets me Izuna drop a dude. Oh yeah, I've heard of that game. It's literally just like, yeah, this game is expensive as fuck. Yeah, this game got nothing in it. If you buy this game, you're a fucking goober. Thanks. Matter of fact, let's see. Hold on. Let's check. How expensive is Sims 4 with all the DLC? Costs over $900. Oh, and also like roughly 160 to 128 gigs of space. Extra Slide would be like pretty good, honestly, but let's take Corota. I think we can go up. What's that one train simulator game that has like $10,000 worth of DLC? Because like they have like every train model ever produced ever, and they like constantly make more when new train models are made. Want a funny stream idea? Maybe. I'm listening. Steam Bingo? I'm listening. Add a trait to Steam, like Angry Review, then randomly generate your Steam game until you get it. To give you the order to that idea, but Turban. Add a trait to Steam, like Angry Review, to generate yourself a Steam game until I get a bingo. I don't think I'm understanding that properly. I'm curious. Hi, curious. I'm Kane. I'm confused. Hi, confused. I'm Kane. Folks around here call me Rainbow. I'm a fox. For example, on Steam, say a game is AAA. There's a website that will give you a random Steam game. If that is oh, okay. Like literally, like an actual bingo, but like we will literally just hit like randomly generate like Steam logs for like traits, and then literally just hit the Steam randomizer. What would be the prize? Damn, that did a lot of damage. Just looking at random shit on see. You know what? Honestly, you know what? Let me write that down. Honestly, that does sound kind of fun. I'll do it. Where are my notes? Get the chart of things that were on the bingo. Please do. Thank you. Notes. Stream shit. Bam. Steam bingo. Next time I do React content, I should make a bingo card. I should, but we would need, like, the subject to make the card, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, y'all. I get on the floor. This is the best song in Persona. Is he, like, actually moving out of the way? Like, can I dodge stuff when I do that attack? I wonder. Me. You know, a lot of style. I need more fucking... Where's my charm? Come on, Gabe. The game's calling me ugly. Jump scare in trailer. Dev explains trailer in game in trailer. Low FPS trailer. AI no game. Real people in the game. RPG maker. You own the game. Game isn't available. Free to play. AAA. NSFW early access. That reminds me, there was a NSFW sale on like Steam a while ago, and it was really funny because Meow was just like naming off a bunch of games. What happened to the reacting to Drake songs video? YouTube took it down because copyright. Because, yeah, copyright. So, we will have to do more of that, but it will only be on Twitch, because Twitch is generally a little less anal. But yeah, YouTube just straight up took it down. And it would be hard to fucking do it on YouTube, because I would have to be pausing, like, every 10 seconds. And it would make, like, the song unlistenable and kind of ruin the entire flow and the reason of doing the video. I don't really want any of these. I guess I'll take this one. Even though I only had 88 sub. Yeah, because it's not like a sub thing, or it's not like explicitly a monetization thing. It's like this fucking... Again, it's copyright, and the way that the copyright system on YouTube works. Like, that's not really a fucking surprise. It's just, yeah, YouTube's copyright handling is notoriously awful. Then I get a strike. No, because that was only my first, like, serious warning, because I generally am very careful about copyright. So I only got a warning. I did not get a strike. If I got a strike, I wouldn't be able to stream. And I would have to wait for the strike to go away before streaming again. Yes. Which, friendly reminder, in case you're not certain, what you need to do when that's a good Castlevania music. Like, if you get a strike, you can try and counterclaim, but you counterclaim to the supposed copyright rights manager, and I say supposed because realistically it's not usually them. It's like a company they have that explicitly make bots in order to like explicitly flood YouTube with copyright takedowns and copyright notices to prevent things like that, mostly from music companies like Warner and Sony and whatnot. It's mostly music companies that are the most anal when it comes to copyright. But anyway, you would have to like file a counterclaim to the supposed claim owners, and then basically just hope, because realistically they'll probably just say no, but basically hope that they'll be like, you know what, you're right, this is fair use, if it is fair use, and then like, and if it fails at that point, you can attempt to take it to trial, but of course they're big mega music corporation and you're not, so they have the money to just, and lawyer power to just drag out this for like absolutely no reason. Because welcome to America! Once again, YouTube's handling of the copyright system is absolutely notoriously awful. And go to YouTube court. Essentially, which, mind you, it doesn't really matter how fair use your thing actually is. That's, like, let's be real here. That's the most important thing. Like, one could very easily argue that what I was doing quantifies as fair use because I am literally in the middle of criticizing and critiquing these songs. And criticism is one of the most paramount uses of fair use. And I can't really, like, properly criticize the music that I've never listened to without literally listening to it. So, like, yeah. Like, that's the problem. Like, they don't really care that it's fair use or not. They care about whether you're using their stuff or not. Eventually, we all get a red shaft. Exactly! Which is really dumb, and it's really awful. Like, I made tributes. Hey, yo? Oh god, yeah, those were... I can hear the evanescence from here. Bye, Rare Candy! Ow! Oh, also, let's not forget about, like, one of the most annoying things. Like, my channel's not monetized. I currently do not have the viewership or subscription count for monetization. But, of course, if your channel is monetized and your video gets copyright claimed, that money is essentially just gone. Like, you don't really get any control over that. Even if you do get the claim retracted and, like, verified and whatnot, that doesn't really matter. Damn. A great man once said, "That's rough, buddy." Yeah, once again, fucking capitalism sucks. Like, realistically speaking, like, let's be perfectly honest. How many copyright claims do you think actually violate fair use? I would be surprised if even 5% of copyright claims actually sufficiently violate fair use. Like, let's be real here. Yeah, nah, see, at least my friends will make fun of me to my face. They know I can take it. They know I'm a big boy. I was 15, you change, hopefully about the better. I agree. I still need more charm. Oh wait, I get to Zuna drop dudes now! I got enough style! Yay! Yay! I get to Zuna drop dudes now! Yay! My life is complete. Come here, boy! You! Why is Ninja Gaiden into this? Because the same company owns both things, so why not? It's a silly roguelike spin-off. Hell, I ain't complaining. I swear, every time Cao Cao has popped up, I've always picked. It's hard not to pick him. He has such good stats. But yeah, we got some Ninja Gaiden characters. We got some characters from the Atelier RPG series. It's not just Dynasty Warriors. It's from some of their other series too, like Samurai Warriors. Yeah, this game is great. Also, I muted it because, ironically enough, some of the Dynasty Warriors music gets a little funky with copyright, so I had to mute the game. But the game does also have a ton of like great songs from the series. Oh yeah, look, speak of the devil. Why not? I shouldn't literally just spam the Azuna drop, but it's so fun! It looks like fucking Splatoon! We're getting a lot of ice dudes. I didn't realize we were getting that many ice dudes. We need less ice dudes. We need more Slay! We want to insta-kill! Whee! God, I love this game! So why is that glowing? Stop glowing. Glow somewhere else. Grind. I'd like to do some grinding. Come on, game, more charm. We need more Splatoon. Also, can we just mention, I love that every depiction of Nobunaga ever has him doing the exact same pose with the exact same look, no matter what. And is it really like a Nobunaga depiction if he's not looking like that? Who the fuck did I Izuna drop? The fucking air? What was that? Like, what am I grabbing there? There's no Izuna to drop. He's just spinning. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Ba 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 ba. what's funny too? If it wasn't for copyright, there's like so much more music I would like have play on shuffle. Granted, there's still like over how many fucking songs are in this my stream playlist here? Hold on, let me double check that. Yeah, there's still over 2,000 songs I have in this current playlist right now anyway, but like even then, there's a bunch more I would have liked to add. I blame James Hetfield. It's Metallica's fault. Okay, I gotta say, Ryu is the first character I have used to make the game lag with the amount of projectiles I put on screen. How copyrighted is the Mega Man X series? It's basically not. Most songs from video game companies are generally chill. Just assume ones with lyrics aren't, unless they're from Sega, in which case most of them are fine, but some of them are not. Oh, speak of, there's of course websites like OC Remix, like what's playing right now, that allows you to use their songs whenever the fuck you want, basically, as long as you just, you know, make it clear. Which, side note, let me go grab the link for this song, because this one rules. This is a remix of, what's-his-face from X8. Optic Sunflower. But yeah, most X games are fine. Can I do Infinity Maginian? Absolutely! Here you go. Yeah. X6 has a lot of faults. The soundtrack is not one of them. Vibe with X6 more than X5? In some ways, yeah, I could see it. I like the music a lot more in 6. Oh, it's not, yeah, here it is. Press the button. Boop! 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 Ah! There we go. Oh my god, I love the changes you made to the fucking... to the fucking everything being nice in one window, YouTube! It's great! I love it! There we go. I think I have these sorted. My favorite. I think my favorite from X6 is Blaze Heat Nyx. Did I turn off the Twitch AI? Yes, I did. Don't you worry. Thankfully, Remy is usually really on top of that stuff, and she told me already. They fucking hid that bitch, too. They wanted to make sure you would not be able to find that motherfucker. I think the funniest part about that to me is that they even said, like, one of their fucking admins was like, well, yeah, if we made it opt-in, no one would opt in. No shit, no one would opt in. No one wants this. Why are you trying to do this? This is like the most obvious dumb fucking thing I've ever seen about. Like, no shit. If people don't want it, why are you even trying to do it? If you know it's not going to make you money, why are you even trying to do it? If you know that people will be fighting tooth and nail to try and prevent and stop it as often as possible because they will not like it, they will not buy it, they will not utilize it, why are businessmen so bad at trying to sell products to people who do not want their fucking products? Yeah, I would appreciate if the corporations would just stop being like buttholes for like 5 seconds and remember how to do good business. Rainbow, be realistic. That would never happen. Oh no, I know. That doesn't mean I won't scream at it. Listen, if they want that shit, they gotta fight me for it. That's all I'm saying. Like, they are currently like too successful to fail, and that's annoying as fuck. That's the biggest problem with a lot of these companies. I would like fines for companies that like fuck up to actually matter. I would appreciate if here in America, rather than being just like some random number that a judge pulled out of their ass, like the fines they would have to pay would have to be a proportion of like the highest earner's like position or something like that. You know, something to actually make them consider like, hey, what the fuck? I'd also like for them to start paying taxes, but, you know, that's, you know, too much to ask for. What? Have the people with money pay taxes? What do we look like? What is it about playing these fucking types of roguelikes that just makes me super political for some reason? Because that happened a lot. I swear, every time I play one of these games, it will take it just like it's like a ticking time bomb. It's like the fucking countdown from 24 is counting in the background. Like, how long until Dragonite mentions something explicitly? Never fails. I swear, my brain just enters like fucking flow state when I play these games, and it's just like it's just bound to happen. YouTube hates me. YouTube hates a lot of people. Did you try to say something that got censored? I'm gonna take that as a yes! Where's that motherfucker? Get over here. Get back here, you son of a bitch! Stop teleporting! Fight me! I was making a joke about Minority Watch. I like how rainbow the ground is. Look at that. That's pretty. Hey, more weapons. Jesus Christ. I feel like we've gotten like a lot of character weapons during these runs. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, once again, speaking of the devil, listen, the Ninja Gaiden characters here is like one thing. Why is she here? This one confuses me, not gonna lie. I can accept the Ninja Gaiden one. This one confused me. Why not? Yeah, that's basically that's it. That's exactly why. That is the reason. Why not? Reminds me how 15 had that one mobile game in it. Final Fantasy is a bonus mission. Yeah! Oh yeah, I forgot. Wind makes them like super explode when they hit the ground if you hit them in the air enough times. I always forget exactly what the elements do. Like, it's not something you need to pay too much attention to. It's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. But yeah, wind is like extra funny because they blow up. Whee! It is fucking Splatoon. But really, are you playing a Dynasty Warriors game if you're not flooding the screen with a bajillion particle effects? You know why you play these games. Oh, wait, did we... No, we're not max yet. Almost. One more. Boing. Alrighty. Now we tickle the final boss's taint. Is he so big that I... Yes, he is. Silly question. Yep. Ooh, you know, I have a silly idea that we can do for tomorrow, since we're doing 4 streams in a row. He gone! Also, there's something funny about playing a roguelike while another roguelike's music is playing over it instead. Play Going Under! It's a great game! Holy shit, I think that might be the most, like, power I've accrued in a run so far. Is it? That is a good question. Alrighty, we're getting weapons. We're getting a lot of weapons. Good lord. So I think the funniest part about this game is that, like, even with all this shit, though, there's still fucking DLC, because some characters have alternate versions that are DLC. There is so much shit in this game already, man. Also, we've just been doing the standard mode. There's like a mission mode where like special like qualifiers happen, and you get even more shit for doing these too. There is so much to do in this game. It's Dynasty Warriors. This like, listen, if you like Dynasty Warriors, if you don't mind the grinded Dynasty Warrior, if you're someone who has completed a Dynasty Warriors game and you're like, I would do that again, you should probably try out Warriors Abyss. If you've only played one of these games and you've only 100% in one of these games, like, I don't know, like the Zelda one, and you're like, I'm never doing that again, understandable. I still think you should give this a try, though. This game is very fun. But with that, I shall depart. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come around for next time. Next time being tomorrow. And the day after that. And the day after that. But that's it. Because then we're back on schedule. Ow! I didn't need more water thrown at me. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow with something silly. And then the day after with something not as silly. And then Final Fantasy IV. Yeah. I'm going to relax for the rest of the day now. Thank you! Later! Whee!